Yeah.
Why is peace often the first sign somebody's on the right path?
Well, like it's, we were saying before, on your spiritual side, that's where your feelings come from. And that's where
Hmm.
you're really going to get peace, is because you start to understand why you're doing what you are doing. And then you also recognize, well, I need to revisit what I was doing because that doesn't necessarily align with what my
Yes.
purpose is in that particular role. And
Yes.
again, I'll get right back to, my react with emotions as opposed to acting with my purpose aligned. And don't think that this is something that happens one time and then you're good for the rest of your life, because that's not the way we are as human beings. That is not the way we are. And that kind of gets back into the reason we have this piece is because a lot of times we don't understand or don't have a context to put into what is actually happening to us mentally and spiritually. We just don't understand that. And you, what's happening today, and I'm going to get into the spiritual side just for a second, is there's a lot of evil in the world. Now, we recognize if something is bad, we just have a feeling that that is bad. We just know that there's certain things that are wrong, but there's also, on the spiritual side, there's evil is working against us all the time. All the time, we're constantly under assault. And a lot of times you have to understand how that evil is working against us and has been working that way against humans since time immemorial. And a lot of people will call that the devil, but it's, the whole aspects of what evil is doing. You have to start to understand how evil works and what methods they use. And so what you'll find is that if you understand, like you're starting to get anxious about something or something is bothering you, you it, you're going to look internally to yourself and say, is this a method that the devil is working against me with? And he's putting me into this feeling. And if that's the case, here's how I know I should react to that. So you have to think about those things beforehand. And when you do, make your actions in a positive way because that's the way you wanted to act. What you end up doing is you say, I'm now at peace with that. Even though somebody else may not be at peace with it, you have to be, because you are aligned.